Hi, hello, welcome back, welcome back. If you happen to find yourself in the depths of the internet today, then my name is Ella, and this is my channel where I talk a lot and, of course, edit badly. If you're wondering where I am, and you may be wondering why I'm not in front of my usual yellow wall with a white door, and no, not that yellow wall with a white door, it's because I am in my kitchen today, and not my bedroom. And because, basically, I saw this thing where people were making this chicken substitute out of flour that was, like, super cool and vegan and supposed to be really good. And I'm like, that sounds interesting to me. I'm gonna try and make it. So I did try and make it. I wanted to document it for you guys, but I thought it was going to go terribly. So I'm doing it now, right now. As in, right now, right now. You also may be wondering, Ella, this is a channel where you talk about writing and books. Why are you cooking today? Because it's my channel, I can do whatever I want. And also, say it with me now, I'm desperate for content. So, this is not like a recipe video, this is just you watching me struggle in a kitchen. So we have some all-purpose flour. And we have a measuring cup. That's the wrong one. And we're going to put 2 cups of flour into this blue bowl right here. This is one of them. It got everywhere. This is not going to end well. And there's my... And then it's unclear in the ratio of water because I saw some people do 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of water. Then some people do 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of water. So I do 2/3 cup of water, but I had to add a little bit more last time. So I was going to do 3/4, but turns out I don't have a 3/4 measuring cup. So. And now I'm just going to mix it with my hands that I have washed. Ew, the water's warm. Oh, I hate that. Is this entertaining for you? How do people cook? Like, I don't understand how some people are so good at cooking. Oh my god, that's gross. If anyone's wondering why I'm going into creative writing and not culinary practices, this is why. Anybody who liked playing with slime as a kid? This dough goes out to them. You were a real one. No, you weren't. I absolutely despised you in middle school. Sorry. I wasn't like other girls. I was sad. And finally, I have a nice little dough here, and it's not sticking to my hand. So once you have a nice little dough, my head was not in that frame, that is not sticking to anything, you're going to fill the bowl with water and submerge the dough. What? Yes, you heard me correctly. That is correct. You are submerging your dough with water. Do I know why? No. It's supposed to get, like, I think, this is what someone said, like, it gets all the starch out, so it makes it more, like, protein-based, but I don't know how much I believe that. Like, I don't think that's true. That's false advertising. It has to be. So I'm just gonna let that sit there. It's supposed to be for an hour, but I'm really impatient, so, I'll tell you how long I can wait. Okay, hi, I'm literally so impatient. It's been 15 minutes, but I have to be somewhere at 4, and it is, like, 2:22. So if I wait the full hour, then, like, I'll still have plenty of time, yes, but I'm using this as justification for bad behavior, okay? So, I can't stand up or else I'm out of frame, but there's, like, you're balancing on my toaster right now. Also, I almost dropped my phone into the bowl of water, so... Next, what is going to happen is just take the beautiful dough and just kind of knead it under the water, which is supposed to, like, again, help it get the starches out or something. I'm right next to my sink, that's why I changed angles. And then I have my colander right here, so I can drain it. A colander is this. Some people don't know what a colander is. And I let it get to my head that I do. Like, it's concerning how much pride I get because I know what a colander is. Do you ever get something like you get way too much satisfaction over something no one should have satisfaction over? Yeah? Me too. I'm literally talking to no one. I'm kidding. Oh my god, no. So you're supposed to rinse it with cold water then? And it's like, the recipe I was using, it's like, don't worry if it gets liquidy, just keep rinsing. But mine was getting liquidy and I kept rinsing and nothing was happening. So I would rinse it. I was rinsing it for like 15 minutes. And I'm super impatient. We've already covered this. And it wasn't staying together either. I was just trying to do something with it and nothing was happening. So, yeah, it just like starts falling apart and not getting its consistency. So what I did is I let it sit out and like kind of let some of the moisture evaporate. And it kind of worked. Honestly, this is just like, it involves so much waiting that I'm like too impatient for it. So I don't wait, and it turns out good anyway. And I'm just like, this is just giving me more motivation to never do anything. It's like when you're a procrastinator and you turn in a paper 10 minutes before it's due that you wrote in 2 hours and you get a good grade on it. Like, why not procrastinate? But that's such a terrible mindset to have. So while I just let that sit there, and I'm not rinsing it more than that. It literally doesn't need to be rinsed any more than that. But it does. Like, if you're doing this, then do it. But since I'm lazy, then I'm not going to. Next, I like to combine my spices in a separate bowl. Some people do it in, like, just sprinkle it on top of it, but I'm different. So this is my small bowl of spices. I put in roasted garlic and herb seasoning, paprika and garlic powder, and then salt and pepper. This is my dough right now. Can you see? Oh, it's dripping. It's dripping. I'm just gonna mix it in with the spices right now because I'm impatient and hungry. Have I mentioned I haven't ate lunch yet? This is my lunch. I did this recipe, but instead of using flour, I used mashed chickpeas, and so it was so good. And the only reason I'm not making that right now is because I use all my chickpeas because I eat them so much. So I'm just currently putting in more seasoning because it's not enough. And then I'm gonna cook it. What am I kidding? No one's watching this. If you're watching this, you're a real one. Like, you got on the internet one day and you just decided to find the most obscure channel ever. And now you're watching me poke my fingers in literal mush. Like, I would applaud you, but my hands are covered in dough. This is what my dough looks like. Okay. Yep, end clip. Okay, so I actually do have a really good cooking hack for this, and that is, so you're gonna take it, right, and you're gonna, like fry it, not fry it, but I can't think of the right word, and so I use oil for that, and then I've also put a little bit of lemon juice in it. Oh my god. It makes it taste so good, like, so good. You're supposed to let it simmer for 30 minutes to an hour, but come on, did you really think I was gonna do that? I should really put my hair up. So I turned it on a super low heat just because oil has a higher boiling point than vegetable broth. So when you pour in the vegetable broth, all of a sudden it starts like boiling on the spot, and you don't want that to happen. You want a nice simmer. I always put way too much oil. Okay. And then I always just put a dash of salt. and pepper and lemon juice. But it seems to heat up more. I can't stress enough that I am not following this recipe correctly, and that you should. But then again, no one is watching this, so. So you're supposed to take the dough, right? This is the dough. And you're supposed to twist it into like a little knot. So here's my little knot. First of all, it is huge. I don't know how I used more than I did last time. Now I'm starting to panic. Oh, it's already working. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that footage. Okay, I don't remember what chicken tastes like. Like, I could not tell you what chicken tastes like. So, last time I ate this, and people were like, it tastes exactly like chicken. Can't really tell you. I can tell you it tastes good, and it basically tastes like whatever seasoning you put in it. So, I definitely season how you like it, but I mean, that kind of goes for everything, right? And it will take a while to cook. Because you need to get the inside. Like, I'm feeling the inside right now, and it's all squishy. So that's why you're supposed to let it simmer, but obviously, I have no patience, so I just fry it for 15 minutes instead of letting it cook for an hour. I also just periodically put more lemon juice. Oh, the lemon juice is trying to kill me. Ah! This is when I turn the volume down because it is actively trying to murder me. Did I just say the volume? Oh my god. After this, I'm adding professional chef to my bio. Okay, I'm gonna put in the vegetable broth. I'm gonna test a little bit out to see that it doesn't boil. It does. It does. Okay, if I put in a little bit at a time, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, this is just going to show you really don't have to wait 2 hours. Maybe it like isn't as protein rich or something, but guys, it's not. It looks fine. It looks good. Should I do another close-up? Okay, so I finished, and this is my final product. I think it looks really good. And I guess I should like eat it now. So, yeah, it's severely undercooked, but it tastes good, okay? And the moral of the story is that I had fun.